Now, I was up on a trip not too long ago in my homeland Labrador with my brother and nephew. It's something we've done for 25 years or more. We go up the lake for a few nights in tent and we knock down a partridge or two. It's a wonderful thing to get out on the land in the green and the white and the blue. So this time we're camped at the head of Grand Lake with no schedule and no kind of rush. The going is perfect, just off from the shore with no lumps, no bumps, and no slush. Not a cloud in the sky, no wind in your face. Our machines are working just fine. We stop for a look into Berryhead Brook, get some spruce ones, about 8 or 9. We set up the tent, we brush down the floor, we light up our trusty old stove. 1 minute we're froze, the next one we're cooked, and out through the door we are drove. Then finally the damper is in the right spot, the temperature just about fine. We figure we'll head up to Hager tomorrow and see if we see any sign. I'm first one up on a frosty old morn, but the stove is all ready to light. Soon enough comes the sound of the crackling roar at the end of a comfortable night. Then it's out with the pan and on with the bacon and eggs and the toast. The stove is red hot for the old coffee pot to start perking our favourite roast. Breakfast is done, we're out in the sun, we figure it's 15 below. Up Naskaupi we go, looking out for fresh sign in the overnight dusting of snow. At the mouth of Red River we get half a dozen, with Louie's old cabin in sight. The old trapper's ghosts see a few that we miss, but we won't go hungry tonight. We stop below Hager and cut a few sticks to throw in the comedic box. There's all kinds of sign of the animal kind, the Lincoln, the marten and fox. There's nothing at Hager, so back down Naskaupi we drive at a pretty good clip. Just past False Island we turn up the old Innu Portage for a little side trip. We stop at the top for a good look out over as the late evening light starts to fade. The land bids us silence, we're lost in its splendor, the green, white and blue they're arrayed. We think of the ones who walked here before with their hardships and bad times and good. We're each lost in our thoughts and we linger much longer than ever we thought that we would. Then we slowly descend once again to that lovely old river that we hold so dear. The darkness comes on, the stars start to shine in a night that's so frosty and clear. Back at our tent, we're cold and we're spent, but the stove is soon roaring once more. A cast iron pot full of partridge and rice and the smell of fresh boughs on the floor. And as we lay on our bunks in the old candlelight, we think of how lucky we are to do just for pleasure what was once done for work by the men who roamed wide and far, and the women who kept home and hearth, raised the kids, chopped the wood on their own. We acknowledge their sacrifice, honor their memory, and give thanks for our Labrador home.